Mikel Arteta confirms a major issue with a 25-year-old player who has suffered another setback and will be sidelined for an extended period. Meanwhile, Arsenal has received the opportunity to sign a striker valued at £70 million to lead their attack. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. We're here to bring you the latest updates and keep you informed on all things Gunners. In a significant blow to the Premier League title race, Arsenal were dealt another setback when William Saliba was sent off against Bournemouth. The defender received a straight red card for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity after bringing down Evanilson. The striker was presented with a clear chance following a misplaced pass from Leandro Trossard. VAR recommended a pitch-side review to referee Robert Jones, who had initially issued a yellow card. This red card, the first of Saliba's career, marks the third that Arsenal have received this season. The dismissal was due to Saliba denying a goal-scoring opportunity by pulling Evanilson's shirt and bringing the Brazilian down. The referee had to assess several factors, including the distance between the striker and the goal, the general direction of play, the likelihood of Evanilson retaining or gaining control of the ball, and the location and number of Arsenal defenders available. Although Evanilson was some distance from the goal, he was running towards it in a central position, with Ben White being the only other defender behind him, positioned further to the right and away from the centre. As a result, Saliba will be unavailable for Arsenal's Premier League clash at home to Liverpool on Sunday. Unfortunately, he will not be able to serve his suspension in Tuesday's Champions League game. With this suspension, Arsenal are missing a key player for the crucial match against Liverpool, making the upcoming fixture even more challenging for the Gunners. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta has dealt Arsenal fans a blow by confirming that yet another player will be out for an extended period. Central defender Takahiro Tomiyasu, who suffered a knee injury during pre-season, had been making promising progress in his recovery. He even featured briefly, playing 6 minutes against Southampton, a major milestone in his return. However, in his latest press conference, Arteta revealed that Tomiyasu has suffered a further setback. The manager is unsure how long the 25-year-old will be sidelined, with a timeframe depending on how he responds to further treatment and the physical demands of training. Tomiyasu has been working hard behind the scenes, putting in the hours to regain full fitness. His versatility and commitment have made him a vital part of Arsenal's defensive unit, despite not always being a regular starter. His ability to cover all positions in a back four has provided Arteta with a reliable option throughout the season. This latest injury is a significant blow to Arsenal's defensive depth, as they were keen to welcome Tomiyasu back ahead of a busy schedule. Last season, he made 30 appearances in various roles, proving his importance to the team. Mikel Arteta also provided an update on the status of captain Martin Odegaard, who was absent from the Bournemouth match. Arteta mentioned that a return to full training is approaching, although he admitted there are still some final stages in his recovery process. Odegaard needs to regain full confidence with the ball, and the next week will be crucial in determining how close he is to being available again. He is targeting a return in early November, which would be a significant boost for the Gunners. With a busy run of games ahead, having the captain back on the pitch could make all the difference. Arsenal has raised concerns ahead of their upcoming clashes against Shakhtar Donetsk and Liverpool. Bukayo Saka and Jurrien Timber have been ruled out of the squad and did not travel with the team for the Premier League Matchday 8 clash. Their absence from Saturday's game against Bournemouth has sparked doubts about their availability for next week's fixtures. Saka is currently sidelined with a minor hamstring issue he sustained while on international duty with England. The talented winger has made a fantastic start to the season, contributing 3 goals and 7 assists across all competitions. Mikel Arteta addressed Saka's condition, confirming that the injury is not serious. However, it seems he will need some time to regain full fitness before returning to action. With the match against Shakhtar Donetsk on Tuesday and the clash against Liverpool on Sunday, Arsenal is hopeful of having their key players back. Arteta indicated that Timber is very close to returning but is still grappling with fitness issues, particularly on the right side of defence. This was the first time Arsenal played without Saka, while Timber had started 5 of his 6 league appearances prior to his setback. In a positive update, Ben White returned to the starting lineup after missing the last 5 games due to a knee injury. Additionally, Kai Havertz, who missed Germany's Nations League matches during the international break, is back in the squad. In a surprising development, as reported by TBR Football, Paris Saint-Germain striker Randal Kolo Muani has reportedly been offered to Arsenal. The French forward has struggled to secure a starting spot under PSG boss Luis Enrique, who has favoured Goncalo Ramos up front. Kolo Muani has only seen game time due to Ramos being sidelined with a serious injury. Arsenal did not sign a new striker during the summer transfer window, with Mikel Arteta placing his faith in the club's existing attacking options. Kai Havertz has continued his excellent form from last season, and Leandro Trossard has once again made his presence felt. However, the main concern remains Gabriel Jesus, who has struggled with fitness issues and has failed to impress when given the chance. Interestingly, he isn't the only one showing interest, with Manchester City, Tottenham, and Newcastle United also closely monitoring the talented player. The France international is one of several fringe players that PSG are looking to offload. The club is reportedly prepared to take a loss on the €85 million they initially paid for him. Reports suggest that Kolo Muani could leave PSG on loan initially, with a view to making the move permanent later on. So far this season, he has only started 2 league games, making it clear that he is not in Luis Enrique's future plans. While Arsenal appears content with their current attacking options, a move for Victor Gyökeres or Benjamin Sesko seems more realistic at this stage. Even if Kolo Muani were to join the Gunners, it is likely that he would only serve as a backup option rather than immediately breaking into the first team. In other transfer talk, Arsenal have reportedly joined several clubs in monitoring the progress of Atalanta's Charles de Ketelaere. Once considered a promising young talent at Club Brugge, de Ketelaere struggled to make an impact at Milan. However, since joining Atalanta, he appears to be rediscovering his true potential, catching the eye of various top clubs in the process. Sources familiar with the situation have revealed to Court Offside that Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta is a big admirer of the 23-year-old midfielder. Remarkably, he is not alone in this interest, as the likes of Manchester City, Tottenham, Newcastle United, and West Ham are also keeping tabs on the talented player. While there have yet to be any formal approaches from these clubs, reports suggest that Arsenal are internally assessing whether to ramp up their interest. Acquiring a creative talent like de Ketelaere would be a significant coup for the Gunners. However, it may not be an easy or cheap endeavour, especially considering that the player has just made a permanent move to Atalanta. Moreover, the Serie A giants are also facing potential exits, making it unlikely that they will want to offload too many star names in quick succession. Interestingly, West Ham could emerge as a surprise contender in this race, reportedly viewing de Ketelaere as an ambitious target, especially if they lose key attacking players in the upcoming transfer windows. This could mean that West Ham may act faster than Arsenal. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on this exciting young talent.